Let's go down to Jerome's raw, real audio rant, and this is going to be fun. So J.J. McCarthy, Jonathan James McCarthy, of course, he's the topic du jour amongst Vikings fans. He's got the whole world in his hands, and by whole world, I mean all the hopes and dreams of Vikings fans, right? If he's good, if he's the guy, we have 10, 12, 15 years of dominance. He and Kevin O'Connell linked up, right? And he's been the topic of conversation because he is QB1, but we made the case that J.J. McCarthy might be the most disrespected, disregarded, and just straight up lied about quarterback in NFL history, right? And on the surface, it seems hyperbolic, yeah? Because sometimes we do that. But on the other hand, no, it's true, right? And we've gotten a lot of comments. Oh, he hasn't even played a snap yet. Why are you even talking about this? Blah, blah. Literally not even talking about his play on the field. And it still holds true. Disrespected, disregarded, straight up lied about, right? And it all goes back to Michigan, right? All of the jealousy, all of the hatred, all of the Connor Stallions, all that stuff. J.J. McCarthy, 15-0, winning the national title. Oh, but he didn't put up the big-time numbers. Oh, he didn't throw for 5,000 yards like he's at Western Kentucky. Completely disregarding. Honestly, when people talk about McCarthy, just by looking at the stat box, that's all they did. Maybe outside of the national championship game, but J.J. McCarthy didn't throw a touchdown in the national championship game. Did you see the Michigan running game against Washington? Did you see Blake Corum? Did you see Donovan Edwards just gashing the Huskies? Or were you watching a different game? McCarthy, I could have won that game handing off and throwing the ball like 5 times, right? McCarthy didn't have to be that dude to win that game, and that's what's great about him. Everyone assumes that he's this weak-armed, game-managing, Harbaugh ran the ball because he didn't have a quarterback, jabroni, when that's completely furthest from the truth. And McCarthy's raved, and Harbaugh's raved about McCarthy. Oh, the greatest quarterback in Michigan history. Of course, Tom Brady's there. Of course, Drew Henson is there. Of course, Tate Forcier is there. Denard Robinson, let's go. But McCarthy, what's the goal of the quarterback? Is it to put up a lot of video game numbers in a air raid style offense or a gimmicky Tennessee type offense or even an Oregon type offense? Is that the goal? Or is it to win? J.J. McCarthy's a winner, and that's what we want. And that's what the Vikings need. Because if you actually watched McCarthy at Michigan, he did whatever his team needed him to do. If his team needed him to make a big-time throw, piss missile, deep out, 3rd and long, in the wind, on the road, in the elements, he did it. If his team needed him to beat Ohio State 3 times in a row, he did. He did. If his team needs him to step up and have some key throws and some heroics in the college football semifinals against Alabama, roll Tide, in Nick Saban's last game, he did. J.J. McCarthy retired Nick Saban. Actually, NIL retired Nick Saban, but I digress. Diamond Dallas Turner got a huge hit on McCarthy that game, too. It was like, hello. He does whatever his team needs him to do. And that's a mark of a mature leader. Because think about it. McCarthy could have transferred anywhere. He could have transferred to Tennessee. He could have transferred to Oregon and ate Bo Nix's lunch. He could have transferred to Western Kentucky. He could have transferred anywhere and threw for 5,000 yards. Right? Would that change him in the minds of some draft prognosticators? Maybe. But no, it doesn't change him as a quarterback. And what does Kevin O'Connell value most from his quarterbacks? Accuracy. Take care of the football. Be good under center. Footwork lined up. Eyes downfield. Mechanics right. Play action. That's what Kevin O'Connell wants his quarterbacks to be. That's exactly what J.J. McCarthy is. A lot of quarterbacks that come into the league out of college now, they've never called a play in a huddle. Everyone just looks to the sidelines. Oh, it's four verts. Let's go. They've never had a cadence. Blue 42, blue 42. No, none of that. It's clap from shotgun. And most of these quarterbacks haven't even been under center outside of goal line, and sometimes not even then. They're in shotgun, first and goal from the one. Sounds like Kevin O'Connell. And getting to the disrespected, disregarded, straight up lied about. So that was a knock on McCarthy in the draft, and you could tell that was when you could safely ignore a lot of draft takes. Oh, he's got a weak arm. Have you seen J.J. McCarthy throw? J.J. McCarthy threatens every single blade of grass, dropping piss missiles. He's got a whip. He's got a hose. He's got everything that you want for an arm. And we talked about his number one thing is adding touch. He seems to have an invisible touch and dropping it in the bucket over the linebacker, all that stuff. And he'll work on that. He's going to get better every single week. But also, disrespected, disregarded. This entire offseason where, McCarthy, even though he had the meniscus repair, lots of media outlets call it ACLs and don't even bother to correct themselves. Or they call it 2 surgeries, even though it was 1 surgery and a routine follow-up injection. But I digress, because it's the Vikings and it's McCarthy and they just want to hate on him. It's like, oh, he had 2 surgeries. Oh, he had an ACL. Oh, he's got spina bifida. Oh, he contracted Ebola. Whatever, right? And all off season, it was like, oh, they let Darnold go. Oh, they let Daniel Jones go. Oh, they let Nick Mullins go. Oh, they should bring in Aaron Rodgers. Oh, they should draft Shador. Oh, they're not sold on J.J. McCarthy. And all of the straight-up lies promulgated by Rodgers' agent and The Athletic in league together, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And all these rumors, I'm Chase Daniel. J.J. McCarthy doesn't look comfortable at that press conference. Shut up. Which, I cannot freaking wait until the season gets here so J.J. can shut up all of the haters and the losers, because he's in the best situation for a first-time starting quarterback in NFL history. We've been over this, including 2018 Patrick Mahomes. Because McCarthy, he doesn't have to do anything outside of himself, right? It's not like Drake May. It's not like Caleb Williams. It's not like Jaden Daniels, where he has to go out and be the guy. He has to go out and be freaking Superman out there, otherwise the team ain't going to win. And when a young quarterback has to do that in the National Football League, that opens themselves up for mistakes, errors. And also some bad habits can form scars, right? It's no bueno. But J.J. McCarthy, all he has to do, take care of the rock, deliver the ball in rhythm, carry out your play action, carry out fakes off of handoffs, all the technical things. And also with this being a veteran team, you don't have to be rah-rah, sis, boom, bah, follow me type guy. Get your feet wet. And then a couple years down the road, it's your team, right? About the time you're off your rookie deal and you start getting paid, all of a sudden you have to be the guy that your team wins because of, as opposed to winning with when you're on your rookie deal. And that's exactly it, right? But I cannot wait till we get to the field, because all of the talk, oh, the Vikings and Rodgers will be Super Bowl contenders. Oh, Vikings and blah, blah, blah. Oh, obviously the Vikings don't believe in J.J. McCarthy. I'm Ross Tucker because, they offered Daniel Jones money and he said no. Blah, blah, blah. It's just ridiculous. It's almost like it's the offseason and everyone is just bored, right? So they just decide, the old tried and true, like the SpongeBob box. And it's just like, hating on the Vikings for no reason and just completely making up lies from the tablecloth. That's what they do. That's what they did. That's what they'll continue to do in the future. And we will continue to sit here, and I know sometimes we sound like a broken record, but pointing out BS, pointing out where things are wrong, pointing out where there's lazy narratives, that's what we do. That's what we do, brah. Yeah, but again, JJ, where is all this talk? Where is all these narratives last year before this rookie class played? Oh, Washington doesn't believe in Jaden Daniels. Oh, Drake May, they're whatever on him, even though they drafted him at number 3 overall. Or what about Caleb Williams? Oh, Penix Mightier. Oh, this, that, and the other thing. No. Every single negative about J.J. McCarthy just randomly coming out of the woodwork, it makes no sense. But they still continue to do it, and we talked about your great aunt's Facebook. They'll do it in a couple of headlines, they'll do it in a couple of clips, and then all of a sudden, oh, the Vikings don't believe in J.J. McCarthy because I read it on Facebook, so it must be true. That's exactly what it is. And on one hand, it's frustrating, but on the other, it's kind of nice that it's so transparent. And the democratizing of media has allowed channels like this where we can point things out where they're just straight up wrong, right? And I know what you're saying. Oh, this is just the homer take. I mean, to a degree, but also I wasn't going this hard in the paint for Christian Ponder. I was just like, so Christian Ponder was weird. First couple of games that he got in because Donovan McNabb is terrible. So he took off on third down and ran for a first down. We're like, oh, all right, here we go. And then the next time down, he did the same thing. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you realize he just straight up wasn't reading the field. Like it was just one read and just Charlie skedaddle. And that's no good. But it is what it is. But like I've said, I'm all in on J.J. McCarthy because I kind of have to be. And if J.J. sucks, that's really terrible for me because at the end of the day, it really is all about me, right? So me and Thor Nystrom are going to have to eat a lot of poop if he's not good. But I don't think that would be the case because as we said, not only is it the best supporting cast, best coaching for a first-time starter in NFL history, it's the lowest pressure. Because to a degree, like the media hating on the Vikings can be a blessing because the Vikings won 14 games last year with Sam freaking Darnold, right? And McCarthy is better than Darnold. Sorry. They improved their offensive line. They got a pass rush of 4, and the running game got better. So, ostensibly, this is a much better football team. So you think that they would do better than 14 wins. Except there isn't that pressure. I mean, the over-under total is still 8.5. And a lot of the media jackals don't expect them to get over 8.5. So it's okay. Best supporting cast, best coaching, and zero pressure. I kind of like it. I'm kind of in. But again, all of the hatred, all of the fake lies, all of the narratives, all of the everything. Outside of Josh Allen and Cam Newton, he's probably the most criticized and disparaged quarterback in NFL history. It's ridiculous, man. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Raw, real rant, JJ McCarthy, all that stuff. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skol, production value.